And you mu be so no picture no ne ba no kra hwade no say ha caricature no kra was say I tell you this person this artwork looks like Dasibre Dwamana. The lady spent so much time painting the Ghana flag where training a friend saying apawane won change so much that she did not even pay close attention to the drawing. This guy doesn't look like that Lumba.
You don't know these streets like we do.
There was a vigil for the late and legendary Dad Lumba. He has been in the conversation for a minute now. On that conversation, I can see it in Ghana, so now that Lumba conversation, you know, a little bit dicey, but also I think he's one of the artists that Ghana has here celebrating the year. Like you're celebrating when he was alive, and free monoso still celebration massive because since yesterday I watched the live stream from Independence Akon. I realized that Charlie was crazy. Yo, I don't think even say candle light for anybody in Ghana. I drew that level. I've me sure. School me if I'm wrong. I mean, come into the comment section and let me know if you've seen a candlelight procession. Mr. Me read the comments. If you've seen a candlelight vigil of anybody, it drew that level of that Lumba DNA and Rana. Mr. Also who be out there, just come through in the comment section and let me know. Just let me know. Just let me know in the comment section if you've actually seen any vigil anywhere with numbers as huge as that of that Lumba. Just write it if you've seen it, whether it's a president, whatever. I mean, we've lost two presidents. We've lost Atamels. We've lost Jerry John Rawlings. Even the two, even Omumi and Umpono. I'm telling you. Yo, everywhere. Shouts going out to you, Kwame Oseusu. Slim was global. Canada had DS. Tottenham also had DS. No, there's nobody. There's nobody. So the conversation of that Lumba being celebrated, Ghana for celebrating and crop for we don't show love to our people. That conversation should end today. That conversation should end today. And I think it's because why Juma, Daddy Juma. Daddy Juma, papa, why Juma, because 33 albums. Yo, with a career spanning decades, consistency. Just watch the screens right now. Just watch on the screens right now. With a career that spans decades, so you realize that there's a Juma now. Why Daddy Juma? Oh yeah, you know. And no, and a man for celebrating. So it's a how should I put it? It's a lesson to artists. It's a big lesson to artists. Say, Charlie, no chat. And come too much near here, picking on unnecessary beefs, shading other artists and all that. To the best of my knowledge. Yes, Lumba, no beefs, no the downside. I think I did the dark side of that Lumba, and it's an editorial on this channel that you might want to watch maybe some other time that you're free. Listen, or on the downs as a human being, or on an enso, but on a human kasai most of the time. How responsive was that Lumba? When I met Sarkodie in one of my travels, I think we had a show. I was supposed to cover for a show I know about performer that was with the grandson of Bob Marley in New York. Now, this year, I said Daddy Lumba approach to life and the CCA. And I use the Daddy Lumba approach, the term Daddy Lumba approach, because Daddy issues baby about Daddy. From so watching music producers, Eddie, from same cry, yeah, on the fellow artist issue, on another champion issues. Yo, there were so many things that Baba Daddy, but Daddy will address them, but at the appropriate time. Daddy, the no, ebia or one and yumbi, where you learn be a shame, not your true backo. Daddy will not spend time going to a studio and record a full day song for an artist. No, no. Never did I hear Nankabeda na yoya sad type of beef. They kept it on wax, and it was commercially rewarding for them because or attacking or attacking a situation or attacking situation as a situation. Once you might find yourself in that situation someday, and then the lyrics of the song will apply to our situation, and then you will fall in love with the song. Eti Lumba nyuma amanfo na Lumba ne na champion nyum amanfo say wote compound house eno ne yedebo amanfo akutia. Why? Because all those say be or to jab to a specific person or generalize no man represent a situation, and that's smartness. That is smartness. Yo, give it up for the legendary Dad Lumba. Charlie, baby, I will be a Yamifa crazy. Why you Juma papa? That's smartness. That is a level of smartness. Not Daddy wo. That the other side of issues is, you know, you can read it on multiple levels. Some had issues, especially with investors. Some had issues because Lumba knew his worth. Enti se ubuku no say onene be issue. Number one, so no, you do not have right to a video content or audio content. Obeka chose debut. Ubuku me for performance. So let's stick to that. Se opese ucha video of me performance now. It is another content that is also discuss. This is how smart Daddy is. Or Daddy was. Right? Or see, performance na maka ho asemu. One can't tell me say me performance no betwa. No asa akwa akoton. Debi. So I was explaining a situation that happened. An incident I was abrante ba kubi asum. Event organizer ba ko na asum. And then he still had to beg because then and then he knew he was at fault. And that is knowing your worth. That is the type of worth or the type of value that Lumba had and the type of insight that he had. But yo, we are talking about in an terms where Rebecca's SHS liver. But he knew so much about the business to say it's not even about your paper qualification. A human I will apply, the trade that I will apply. And he had time to study and understand it. Lumba show the camera see uko video professionally as an event organizer. Ubenya problem. I'm here to tell you that. Ubenya problem. Ubenya problem with Daddy. One happened. That meaning I know others happened because on a year opinion a year Poji music production and film and music production. On any issue no na a hinge on Sadia no. Because Lumba say Legends and Legacy Ball, ye onano, President Bebaho, ye onano. But sa content no be film or film we are or turn sa content no for 300,000. Yo. Wow. Wako perform wa jini do wa jini performance fee no. But say video no enso so kra enso so ay another content a o ton amobi. So that was the issue between Onone Poji say o man twa nisika na ayi ne de on twem omo. Obekwase as to say be fa na enfa ma na de. I mean that is Poji's thing. But the idea is what I really want to tell you guys is he understood the business. And he made sure that he was milking every possible avenue, because what I say a music structure na Ghana no, whether it's royalties, whether it's yes solid sir, the biggest cash flow is from performance. And sir cash flow na free performance, and what else can I do with respect to performance for me to maximize profit? And then you realize that okay, send it performance near content there. Sir content near recording, so it's also another content, it's also another income income basket. I don't know something from more before, and that's smartness, that's genius of that Lumba. Yo, Charlie. Me say young ones, you know, watch that Lumba, pick one or two things from him. Now, if bra, the dark ones or the bad side of it, you know, they are torturing. But the ne business, trader woman, so you also bra. Now, ya that Lumba who has some day now for your course nothing. We are going to talk about a video that happened yesterday, and I say this one more time. Say is the biggest that I've ever seen. I don't think any artist would ever get that type in our lifetime or in our generation. Sure, maybe artists be bosses here or also putting in the work, and maybe nyame ebuano mano maybe an ipanibet I also achieve sad. So I'm not saying like say you'll be be say impossible, but well, let's see what happens. Anyway, maybe I try one thing about the candle light, and as a video, of course, for that Lumba that everybody is talking about. It's about I think say before the jam session, no, or more if I show starting now, no, there were artists who were doing, and these are visual artists who were doing more painty that Lumba, or more painty, like they had a blank canvas and they were supposed to paint that Lumba, and then they will present it to the family for normally flowers underneath it, and of course industry stakeholders be bringing so be lay almost flowers for solidarity purposes. So they did that. Two artists, producer, two artists now the one that caught attention was a lady who did an artwork of that Lumba, and producer Fatu Adiano. So now Charlie, I mean, your observation on this. Just keep it on it, producer. I want people to tell me how they feel about it. We're on a stream. We're on a live stream. So, let them tell us how they feel about this. I really want your expert opinion on this. Pacho Abrante no Jina Hona Wabonitina or had no for me that Lumba e babako. That Lumba babako no any Abrante. I want you guys to be sincere. You guys should tell us exactly what you see and your opinion on it before I drop some gems. Kwame Osewusu say apparently she is a caricature artist too. No problem. But how do you feel about it, Kwame? How do you feel about this one? Let's keep it personal. How you feel about this piece? On a night like this, how do you feel about it? So that we do some education. But education, and then. Or say caricature artist, so that is how it's supposed to appear. Okay. I want you guys to come to me, so comment, typo. How do you feel about this? How do you feel about this particular piece? How do you feel about this particular caricature? Kwame Asabebi or say it's not good at all. Okay. So let me drop some education on this. Someone say caricature, right? Well, I decided to dig because I did a video and I posted and people are like, Slim, you for learn. You don't know this thing, you for learn. Cool. It's called a caricature. Well, as usual, I will say I'll call online because me my visual art until I will say me call online and me call you. Cool. So this is what I found out. And it says a caricature is a style of art where a person's distinctive features or expressions are exaggerated for comic or dramatic effect. I'll take it again. A caricature is a style of art where a person's distinctive features or expressions are exaggerated for comic or dramatic effect. For comic and dramatic effect. Lord have mercy. Now continue. Also, it's often used in portrait to create a humorous or satirical representation of someone. Or say it is often used in portrait to create a humorous or satirical representation of someone. If you get where we are going, just come through in the comment section. If you get the drift of this, just come through. Someone say a caricature, no problem. Now, caricature, no, the key characteristics of a caricature art. Number one is exaggeration. Big head, long nose, large eyes, or other emphasized traits. Nipa na o draw no. Yes, say. Ebi asebe na no swa ye na no kese. Caricature no man na no nye kese said the amanfo hu o mani beje. Yeah. It's for comic relief. Yeah, the sre. Yeah, the sre caricature yeah the sre yeah hwesre. Nti wo hwe newspaper mu tilapia. Sa tilapia ne akosua. Unso mo ya no mo ye political omo na caricature for no caricature omo no. Key characteristics of a caricature art a recognition. So despite say the thing has been distorted, despite say ade no say bia nani so ayama nani ayekese no, still I was so huna utimi huni pakro. These are the characteristics of a caricature artwork. Uhuna I was so utimi hu se nipa ni nie. Enti nani kura no aye ne kese na no aye ne kese na fro no aye na kese, still I was see utimi hu nipa no. Characteristic number 3, or see humor or satire. Or say it is often used in political cartoons, comedy, and editorial illustrations. This is it. And medical culture, also daily graphic, other printed media, no. Uji most of the time, you draw mu bebre. Tilapia na kusu omo edwuma omo ya no. Omo draw mu bebre wom. Or say it's a stylized drawing. It is not realistic. It leans into artistic freedom and interpretation. So it's based on nipa no draw how hunu and how we interpret it. No problem. Chirem examples, political cartoons in newspapers, theme park, or street artists drawing tourists. And I don't know, for people who've traveled, be I call a park be so a no draw a man for cotton albums or draw no be no more. There was celebrity caricatures, of course, that Lumba, celebrity. With exaggerated smiles or hairstyles. And once that Lumba said no bonity. So the woman is not actually wrong. Say how or draw a picture of Lumba will cry or draw or any tree near, Oh, are they on your wrong or cry? But then this is where it gets interesting. So we want to know, inquiry minds want to know, when can it be appropriate for you to, because I wanted to know, I was asking AI a couple of questions. Say, is it important and is it appropriate for an artist to use caricature in a situation like this? I was asking AI, maybe I was Googling, me ko Google, na maybe say obi ntre me say you use ne kwanso no caricature ne kwanso no. So yeah, especially for celebration of life. Also, yeah, if the person is known for their humor The joy and vibrant personality, a caricature might reflect that spirit. For celebration of life, if the person is known, say, oh, ne deɛ no, oh, na ne ho esre, ne ho anika. Say, oh, yeah, caricature in for celebration of life. Oh, are they? Any bad? There's also personal touch that says at informal gatherings or family created tribute, it can add warmth and familiarity. Ti ebia oh yedi arehuo ni mu nipa ni yenim se oyobi oman amanfo ani gye ebia maybe a comedian or maybe a philanthropist or something. Yeah, I mean, oh yeah, now ya caricature man afono ya kakraka me ebe ma amanfo, I mean, you can soften the season a little bit. There's also thematic memorials. If the event is light-hearted, like a celebration of life, rather than a funeral, it may fit well. Or see, it may fit well. When can it be appropriate for you to use a caricature? That is if the family approves. That's the most important thing. If the family approves. It should be approved by the family or those closest to the family before you can do a caricature for a person if we are celebrating the life of a person. So my big question, maybe Sani say, me pacho na family ne ya aware in a case like this, say bibi say be koso. Bibi say who na family ne ya aware say you be a caricature version of that Lumba on a vigil. Because me time I'm joining streams in the stream, there were over 60,000 people watching. Apart from the number of people that were there, online crazy. So you realize say omubie omudane sa woman artwork uti bi o amafozu ba ode yenko so. When it is not appropriate, there is an event, whether it's a formal or religious ceremony, that is where they go on to explain that traditional services usually require more respectful and realistic imagery. And much more respectful. The word is respect. Because that Lumba and commanders are respect now. He commands that. He wields that power. Even in the afterlife. He had it. Into okasa wawumpono otimi fele Independence Square. Wawu or fele. So this is a person of respect. And in that situation, it requires more realistic imagery. Why is everybody not talking about Bakono artists, Bakono DNA? Why is everybody talking about this? It is not appropriate because it feels disrespectful. If a caricature exaggerates features in a way that it could be seen as mocking or irreverent, especially to older or more conservative attendees, it is, Charlie, that Lumba is 60 years, bro. Daddy is 60. What are you guys talking about? 60 years. When it is not appropriate for you to use a caricature for an event, you know, if the deceased was private or reserved, it is not a good time for you to use it. Because a caricature might not align with how they want to have their dead person remembered. And you be so no the banner also for picture no to be so we have picture no the banner cry hard and say, huh, these people don't they respect Fatos wo they also fatos. Ne banner yam shie no ne banner yam shie daddy banner. So huh. Me papa na. Oh yo. Oh Charlie. Yo, the most important thing here, the respect and not daddy krano. I think, and I'll say I, because media, and I can see lots of comments here in the comment section. People also side with the decision. Say for a person of high respect like that Lumba, a caricature is not a good representation of him on a night like that. Ebia, so obeye sadie we di akoche no wo kokua mu fair enough, but this is a no for me. And I can read a couple of messages that I have here that people are saying, say, no. Caricature no was saying, I tell you, this person, this artwork looks like Dasibre Dwamana. Or said Dasibre Dwamana. The lady spent so much time painting the Ghana flag away, training a friend saying, Apawane won't change so much that she did not even pay close attention to the drawing. This guy doesn't look like that Lumba. Why in a temple kakraka say, what is this? What is this? Nah, we for lash this woman. We for lash him.
Really, nigga? Really, nigga?
Sebini. Yo. Basa na me raho. My main kind message is Nivea. Augustus Bryant. I said, Big Slim, you've explained it well. But Daddy isn't a comedian, so it's still bad. Exactly. Kwame Usupesu says, I don't know that Lumba or problem, and they should have a problem with that Lumba. Because Adam Aglevo, shouts going out to you equality. How you doing, bro? I said, what is this? This one is not even Daddy. This, I'm telling you, this is not Daddy Lumba. I think she was giving no her picture for Frozen. No her picture for Frozen. I'm telling you, they gave the Nipako man the picture I saw her so no man that's a big drama. Augustus, just going out to you. I say, watching you from Scotland. Continue with the good work, Slim. Thank you, my brother. Some of what say more fire, Slim, Charlie. I see you, Fifi. You say he commands respect, so the pick was not right on any given day. Fifi from Newtown, just going out to you, man. Eden was this street is watching. Big ups to you, Charlie. I can go on and explain the other side of it for you. I mean, it is highly recommended that if you are considering using a caricature in a memorial context, if you want to use a caricature in a memorial context, number one, make it tasteful. A gentle exaggeration and not in a mockery way, not in a way to mock the person. If you want to use a year say and I say be a candlelight procession like this one, if you want to do a caricature, use a caricature in representation, make it tasteful. The caricature culture actually tells you to exaggerate the distinctive features of the person, but make it tasteful. Balance it. Maybe pair it with a more formal photo elsewhere in the program, like balance no. And most importantly, the last verse was say, ask the family. Always get consent, especially for public or shared memorials. If it is not a private event, even if it's a private event, ask the family if that's how they want their person to be remembered. Ask the family, Busa, seek consent. And I can tell you something, yes, sure. Maybe I'm a tenor, me share me space winner, me share me space winner. I can tell you something, yes, sure, say family no. Busa our family no. Me papa wuna ye caricature eba you join I'm telling you, join my father. O de papa wuna ye caricature bisa na fabra ho. Ubedi nechi. Ubedi nechi. Not for that. Yo. May his soul rest in perfect peace. The candlelight video procession has gone out to the creative arts community. You guys did amazing with this, and I can't wait for the Kumasi version. So Kumasi version, no, I'm waiting for it. I'm so much waiting for it. Although I can't be there, but my spirit will always be with you guys. Our spirit will always be with you guys. God bless you so much. Creative Arts Council and Penyufo call shouts going out to my godfather, DJ Andy Dusty. Last I will be Lumba mixes beyond Jack na no shipa godfather baby I will be me too chairman me too chairman godfather me too a chair amount.
You don't know these streets like we do.
We show.